Are you curious about how to avoid some common communication pitfalls and maintain a healthy relationship with an INFJ? Are you tired of unknowingly saying things that upset or offend the sensitive and empathetic INFJ personality type? Well, in this video, I'll share 9 things you should never say to an INFJ. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation with an INFJ only for it to turn awkward or uncomfortable? Don't worry, you're not alone. INFJs are known for being empathetic and sensitive individuals who value deep connections with others. However, there are certain phrases or comments that can unintentionally hurt or offend them. As someone who has studied and understands the complexities of the INFJ personality type, I know many things that can really rub them the wrong way. In this video, I'll share with you 9 statements that are guaranteed to make an INFJ cringe or even feel hurt. By avoiding these phrases and understanding their emotional needs better, you'll be able to create more meaningful connections and strengthen your relationships with these incredible individuals. So let's dive right in. Number 1. That'll never happen. INFJs often find themselves facing skepticism from others when sharing their intuitive insights. Due to their deep and intuitive nature, INFJs can perceive subtle patterns and connections that might not be immediately apparent to others. This unique ability can sometimes make them seem a bit mysterious or even prophetic to those who don't share their intuitive perspective. Unfortunately, their insights are sometimes met with doubt or disbelief, leaving them feeling misunderstood and undervalued. However, what sets INFJs apart is the startling accuracy of their predictions based on intuition. Their hunches often prove to be uncannily correct, surprising even the most skeptical individuals. INFJs draw upon a wellspring of information from their observations, empathy, and understanding of human behavior, allowing them to foresee outcomes that others might miss. Here's a good example I'd like to share, the story of Sarah, an INFJ who sensed that a close friend's job offer was too good to be true. Despite the friend's excitement, Sarah had a hunch that the company might be facing financial trouble. Her friend disregarded her concerns, but a few months later, the company faced a sudden downfall, leading to layoffs. Remember, doubting an INFJ's intuitive insights might just be the biggest mistake you can make. So the next time you're tempted to utter "that'll never happen," consider the possibility that an INFJ's hunch could prove you wrong in the most astonishing way. Number 2. Here's some advice. INFJs are renowned for their innate tendency to dive deep into their thoughts and intricately analyze problems. Their minds are like vast landscapes of ideas and reflections. When an INFJ opens up about their challenges, they aren't merely seeking immediate solutions. Rather, they long for empathetic understanding, a safe haven where their feelings can find resonance. This yearning is rooted in their deep emotional connections and their preference for engaging in meaningful conversations. A personal story illustrates this. A friend of mine, an INFJ, once shared her struggles with a demanding project. Instead of offering solutions, I sat with her, acknowledging her feelings. The relief on her face was palpable. Number 3. You're too sensitive. The phrase "you're too sensitive" is a red flag when speaking to an INFJ. Just like anyone else, INFJs experience moments of sadness or frustration. However, during these times, they crave empathy and understanding. In those vulnerable moments, being met with "you're too sensitive" can be incredibly hurtful. It invalidates their feelings and makes them feel like their emotions are being brushed aside. Instead of being dismissive, it's important to remember that empathy is key. Offering a listening ear and a comforting presence can make all the difference to an INFJ. INFJs are known for their deep emotional connection and keen intuition. Telling them they're too sensitive implies that they should toughen up, which goes against their natural inclination. Rather than labeling their emotions, try acknowledging what they're going through. Offer a simple "I'm here for you" or "I understand how you feel." By showing compassion, you're creating a safe space for them to open up and share their emotions without fear of being judged. Number 4. You make it difficult to love you. INFJs possess a unique complexity that stems from their deep introspection and intricate thought processes. Their guarded nature is a natural extension of their intricate personality. When someone remarks, "you make it difficult to love you," they might not realize the underlying layers that shape an INFJ's approach to relationships. INFJs tend to be cautious due to a profound fear of rejection. This fear arises from their innate empathy, which makes them acutely sensitive to the pain of not being accepted. INFJs are willing to invest in relationships, but they're hesitant to let their guard down until they're sure they can trust someone fully. This doesn't mean they're impossible to love. It just means that earning their trust takes time and patience. They value genuine connections and are often seeking someone who's willing to understand and appreciate their complexity. In reality, getting to know an INFJ is like unwrapping layers of a beautifully intricate gift. It requires understanding, patience, and a willingness to embrace their guarded nature. So instead of interpreting their caution as a sign of being unlovable, view it as an opportunity to build a unique and powerful connection with someone who holds deep thoughts, emotions, and insights. Number 5. But that's how we've always done things. INFJs are driven by a deep desire to improve systems and processes, making them natural change agents. When their ideas are met with resistance and dismissed as deviations from tradition, it can greatly affect their motivation and sense of purpose. INFJs thrive on creating positive change, and their vision often sees beyond the constraints of the status quo. Resistance to change can cause INFJs to feel stifled and unappreciated. Their passion for introducing novel ideas can wane when they sense that their perspectives aren't valued. For instance, consider an INFJ who proposes an innovative approach to streamline a company's workflow. If met with this phrase, the INFJ might lose their enthusiasm, leading to a loss of creativity and potential. Embracing the ideas of an INFJ can lead to remarkable outcomes. By valuing their fresh insights and approaches, you can tap into their ability to uncover unique solutions. Number 6. I've had it worse than you. INFJs possess a remarkable empathetic nature, finely attuned to the emotions of those around them. However, this sensitivity can sometimes leave them vulnerable to phrases like, "I've had it worse than you." When an INFJ is going through a challenging time, comparing their problems to others' difficulties can be hurtful. INFJs feel deeply and absorb others' emotions like a sponge, making them acutely aware of suffering. Invalidating their feelings by implying someone else has it worse diminishes the significance of their emotions and their capacity to empathize. Instead of comparing hardships, a more supportive approach is to acknowledge an INFJ's feelings and provide comfort. Offering understanding and compassion can go a long way in helping them feel heard and valued. Number 7. Let's wing it. INFJs are known for their preference for structure and order. They thrive on a well-defined plan and the comfort it brings. The idea of facing uncertainty without a clear backup plan can be daunting to an INFJ. This preference for structure can be attributed to their desire for perfectionism and control. The prospect of winging it feels like stepping into the unknown without a safety net, which can lead to discomfort and stress. Consider a situation where an INFJ is asked to participate in an impromptu presentation at work. They might feel a surge of anxiety and struggle to convey their thoughts coherently. Their discomfort with unpredictability might lead to them feeling overwhelmed, affecting their confidence and overall performance. To best support an INFJ in these scenarios, it's important to consider their need for structure and allow them time to prepare and gather their thoughts before diving into the unknown. Number 8. Can you be more practical? INFJs tend to have vivid inner worlds filled with diverse ideas, dreams, and visions. While their imagination is a powerful asset, practicality might not come as naturally to them. This is because INFJs often get lost in their thoughts, exploring various ideas and scenarios, which can sometimes make navigating the physical world around them a bit more challenging. Pressuring an INFJ to be more practical can have negative consequences. It can stifle their creative flow and cause them to feel as though their unique thought processes are being dismissed or undervalued. This pressure can dampen their enthusiasm and even lead to self-doubt, inhibiting their ability to fully embrace their imaginative potential. Instead of focusing solely on practicality, it's important to appreciate and encourage their creative side. Number 9. You should be ashamed of yourself. The impact of the phrase, "you should be ashamed of yourself," on an INFJ cannot be understated. These individuals often carry a deep-seated fear of disappointing others due to their compassionate and empathetic nature. When confronted with this kind of shaming language, their negative emotions can intensify dramatically. INFJs are highly attuned to the emotional currents of their surroundings, making them susceptible to feelings of guilt and inadequacy if they believe they've fallen short of others' expectations. Shaming an INFJ can have lasting repercussions on their self-esteem and well-being. Instead of resorting to such hurtful words, a more considerate approach involves providing feedback with kindness and patience. Offering constructive criticism in a supportive manner not only helps them learn and grow, but also reinforces their sense of self-worth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to explore the other content on our channel. Remember to show your support by liking and commenting on this video, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button to stay connected with our insightful content. Your engagement helps us grow and continue creating valuable videos for you.